We are now recording.
Okay, very good. Today is October 4th, 2021. I'm Peter Allen, the counselor for District 9, and this is a public information meeting. And I'll just mention at this time, no evaluation or decisions have been made at this point. And present today are Jeremy Banks, the junior planner, and the applicant is Trissa Dunham. So, Jeremy, when you're ready to start your presentation, you may.
All right, I will. Thank you so much for that introduction, Counselor Allen. I'm just going to share my slideshow. Yeah, there we go. This is the public information meeting for a development agreement for Big Falls Fish Hatchery, located at 1287 Black River Road. On several PIDs, which include 55184865 on Black River Lake. The agenda includes a welcome from Councillor Allen, which we just heard, a brief introduction, this presentation, and a presentation by our applicant, Trissa Dunham, as well as a conclusion and adjournment. The purpose of this meeting is to inform the public of the application, to explain the planning policies that enable this application to occur, and to receive preliminary feedback. As Councillor Allen mentioned, no opinions have been formed on this application and no decisions have been made yet. This application is for a new development agreement to enable expanded fish farming activities on the site. The existing development agreement does not enable the proposed expansion, what is intended for the site. And the site does have unique features that are ideal for continuing fish growing activities. The site is located at 1165 Black River Road and includes PIDs 55490197, 55479463, 55473029, 55473060, and is located by Black River Lake and the highlighted red area. This is an aerial shot of the site. And the site is currently in the designation area of shoreland designation, as it abuts Black River Lake. And it is zoned S1 shoreland residential area. So as I mentioned, the existing development agreement does not enable the proposed expansion. The site has unique features ideal for continued fish growing activities, and we do have a rule that says unique sites can be developed by development agreement. That rule states in the Municipal Planning Strategy, item 2.9.7, that Council shall consider only by development agreement within all designations and zones proposals for the reuse of unique structures, unique lots, and historic places and structures that do not meet the requirements of the land use bylaw. And the Council shall be satisfied that the proposal includes a unique structure, unique lot, or historic place or structures, the proposal that is in keeping with the intent of the designation wherein it is located. If the use is listed permitted, the conditions that prevents the proposal from being permitted is addressed. That the proposal meets the general development agreement criteria set out in section 5.3 of our development agreements and amending land use bylaw section. That section states that Council shall consider proposals to enter into a development agreement pursuant to sections 225 through 230, inclusive of the Municipal Government Act, on the terms and conditions set forth in this municipal planning strategy, and that a development agreement shall specify the development, expansion, alteration, or change permitted, specify the conditions under which the development may occur, and Council shall ensure that the proposal is in keeping with the intent of the MPS, that it isn't that they will review the financial impact on the municipality, the land use compatibility of the area, the adequacy and proximity of amenities such as schools, recreation, and community facilities, the creation of traffic hazards or possible congestion, as well as the adequacy of fire protection, sewer and water services, flooding or drainage problems, as well as any negative impacts on well fields or other groundwater supplies. Additional concerns include possible pollution, negative impacts on lake water quality or wetlands, negative impacts on neighboring farming operations, and the suitability of the site in general. But this is only the first step in this process. This is a public information meeting. Following this meeting, we do review comments from the public, and we use that to compile a staff report as we review the file. In areas with an area advisory committee, we will present this. This doesn't, in which case the staff report will be presented to the planning advisory committee before being reviewed for a first reading, a public hearing, and a second reading, followed by a 14-day appeal period if approved by council. This is the beginning of that process. There will be continued notification for neighboring communities and people in the area. And you will be able to follow this in our council and committee minutes going forward. But in the meantime, if you do have questions or concerns and you'd like to share them, I would love to hear. My name is, again, Jeremy Banks. I'm a junior planner. And you can call me at 902-690-6150, or you can email me, jbanks@countyofkings.ca. And thank you very much.
Thank you, Jeremy, for your presentation. I would just mention on top of that, anyone that wants to contact you to also provide their name and civic address.
Yes, that's
Okay.
quite true. We do require that for
Yeah,
public
I just
record.
wanted to mention that.
Yeah, thank you for
Anyway,
mentioning that.
you're welcome. Trissa, at this time, did you want to mention anything or have anything to say to add to Jeremy's presentation?
Absolutely. I'll introduce myself first. Hi, my name is Trissa Dunham. I've worked at Big Falls since 2013, and I've been a manager at the site for the past 2 years. So basically, what we're looking to do here is Big Falls was sold to Wakapa First Nations in 2018. The site was originally built in 1996. And it's been in operation since then. What Wakapa First Nation is looking to do is basically just to update the technology present on the site because it's outdated and it's starting to show its age. So we're hoping to, in the process of doing that, also introduce infrastructure that is a little more environmentally responsible. We're looking to implement a reuse system, which just means that the water that we use to grow our fish, we'll have a building that we're proposing to build that will recycle the water, clean it, and send it back out to the tanks. So it will, reduce our water withdrawal from our source, Black River Lake, and it will reduce our effluent water leaving the site, and it will clean the water in the process. In addition, they're proposing to build a new hatchery building to replace the current one, and this hatchery building will have the same technology that the water will be reused instead of coming in and leaving the site. Yeah, so that's sort of the plan for the future, and we're hoping that everyone's on board with that.
Very good, Tricia. Thank you for your presentation, and that was very informative. So with that said, that concludes this meeting, and I'd like to thank everyone involved. Thank you.